Hey everybody, it's more Hearthstone in the arena. We're starting a new run today after a fairly successful run last time. A 7-win streak was pretty good. I spent quite a bit of the gold I had actually on cards because cards. But I've still got plenty. I'm still keep making more by playing constructed, so we've got plenty for more arena runs. Okay, we're in the arena, and it's time to pick our cards. We've also got time to pick our deck. Now let's see. We've got Jaina Proudmoore the Mage, Thrall the Shaman, Rexar the Hunter. Ooh. Now I don't play Mage a lot, and I may come back to a Mage at some point. Well, I will at some point, but probably not now. Hunter and Shaman, I've played quite a bit of each, and I've got to say I do... The Hunter is very strong, very easy to make a good deck with, but the Shaman's more fun, so we're going to go with that. So we're going to pick our cards. I will, of course, give you the option to skip that. There should be a button on your screen around about now that lets you skip through, although I will try and streamline the process so it doesn't take another 40 minutes. Yes. We're going to be Thrall, the Shaman. So let's get through these a bit quicker today, shall we? Okay, Blood Knight. It's only good if there's a lot of Divine Shields around, and it's too... You can't guarantee it, and especially not with a Shaman. Murloc War Leader is awful, especially in Arena. Big Game Hunter, situational, but pretty cool. Vengeco Mercenary, Wolf Rider, Ironforge Rifleman. Ironforge Rifleman, a 2-2 for 3, not great. That is not a bad ability, but not brilliant. Vengeco Mercenary is great as a card, better than it seems, especially with a Shaman, because of the totems. You can always be guaranteed to get some little creature out. Wolf Rider is, not bad, but you've got better spells that do the same with like 3 damage straight out. We'll take that. Let's see what we've got. The Bloodfen Raptor would be great for the Hunter. Not so great here. Shield Bearer is pretty much an all-round awful card. It's just... I mean, it's not bad. A 1-cost taunt just to slow things up at the beginning of the game. But when we've got a Bloodlust here, we've got to take that. Sen'jin Shieldmaster. Fantastic card. One of the best. Wisp. Could say it's good, could say it's bad. I mean, it's a 0-cost 1-1. You can throw it out whenever. You know, you can have 2 creatures out first turn. 3 if you got the coin. But not great. Silence Minion, deal 1 damage to it. Earthshock is a pretty good card, but we're going to want to take the Sen'jin for now. Okay, spell damage from the Kobold Geomancer. That's good. Acidic Swamp Ooze is a fantastic card. It's your standard 3-2 for 2, but has a good battle cry destroying your opponent's weapon. Totemic Might is good if you're going to be playing a heavy totem deck, but you can't guarantee that in Arena. We're going to take the Swamp Ooze for now, I think. Okay, Frost Shock. Deal 1 damage to an enemy character and freeze it. That's pretty good. Reckless Rocketeer, not great. Spiteful Smith, well, we don't have we do have weapons, or at least the chance of them, but still not a very good card. We'll take the Frost Shock. Oh, now here we got... Oh, God, this is a big choice. Okay, well, not so much the Elemental, because you get +1/+1 for Overload cards. And we don't have any of those so far, and no guarantee we're going to get any. But the choice between this, Fire Elemental, a big 6/5 for 6 with a 3 damage battle cry. It's a pretty good card. Hex. Turn a minion into an 0-1 Frog with Taunt. It's a big choice, but we're going to take the Hex because we've got a Bloodlust and we've got 1 big creature. An Earthshock. We already did take it. No, we didn't take an Earthshock. We took something else last time. Considering the Ironfur Grizzly and the Silverback Patriarch are not particularly good cards, Earthshock sounds like the right move. Okay, again, Totemic Might, not so great. And we could have another Ooze. We could take a Dust Devil, 3-1 Wind Fury. It's... Honestly, it's not brilliant. You get an Overload off of it. It's only got 1 health. Against a lot of classes, you play it on the first turn, but before you even get to attack with it, it's probably going to get killed. If you go first and you can cast it on your first turn, chances are it'll survive. But maybe. This is a better card. Alright, now we've got a choice. The Abomination, that 4/4 taunt with a death rattle, damage death rattle. It's not bad. Unfortunately, I'm going to have a lot of low health totems in this game, so probably not what I want. Angry Chicken in certain decks, mainly constructed decks, can actually be a really good card. Generally, it's not. Defender of Argus is always good, giving things taunt. Okay, Direwolf is pretty good. Delaran Mage is not as good as he used to be, but still not bad. Forked Lightning, deal 2 damage to any random enemy minions. This is great removal, and we need it. We'll take it. Okay, Dragonhawk in the deck like this is no good. Harvest Golem is a very good card. Very good. It's a 2/3, and when it dies you get a 2/1. It's a card that keeps on giving. As you do like that. It's hard to get rid of. And the Rockbiter weapon, give a friendly character +3 attack this turn, is also a pretty good card, because it doesn't just apply to your hero, it can be on a minion. We're going to have to take the Harvest Golem just because it's very, very good. Okay, Dread Corsair, not bad in a deck with a lot of weapons. We're not playing that, or in a pirate deck. Generally, it's just terrible. Cult Master is card draw, and we do need card draw. As a creature, 4/2 for 2 isn't great, but when you combine it with a lot of totems which you can sacrifice and things like that, it's a good card. A 3/3 for 4 with the Wind Speaker, give something Wind Fury. I mean, that'd be great if you can combine it with the Venture Co. But the thing is, when you've got the Venture Co out, that becomes 7 to cast. It's not great. We're going to take the Cult Master at the moment because we just need that card draw. We don't have any. Okay, another Ironfur Grizzly, not great. Another Murloc Tide Hunter. It's not terrible. You get 2 creatures for your 2 mana. And the Southsea deckhand has charged while you have a weapon equipped. Well, we haven't got any weapons at all so far, so that's useless. Out of these, I think we're going to take the Murloc purely because it's the better choice. And we've got less 2s than anything else. Okay, another Venture Co. Mercenary. Another Silverback Patriarch, which still is not a good card. The Dust Devil. We just don't need the Dust Devil. We're going to take another Venture Co. Now, this is a fairly simple choice. You've got the Raging Worgen. That's a good card, not in a Shaman deck, though. Good with something that you can hit it like in a Mage deck. Amazing card. Frostwolf Grunt is bad. All round, 2/2 taunt for 2 is bad. Chillwind Yeti is one of the best cards in the game, especially for Arena. We're taking that. Magma Rager is one of the worst cards in the game. Ancestral Healing, restore a minion to full health and give it taunt, is not bad. Not a bad card. You can do some interesting stuff with it. Ironbeak Owl, it's a silence. We don't have any silences, so I'm very tempted to take that, actually, because that's good. This is probably not as good, but something we need more in this moment. Okay, Silverhand Knight, fantastic card. Elven Archer, here's you look, deal damage, battle cry. It's good just to knock something off the board pretty quick at the beginning of the game. Armani Berserker is good if you can combine it with that, like the Raging Worgen, but we can't. And we're going to take what we got. We do need some lower end stuff, admittedly, but Silverhand Knight is too good to pass up. Okay, Wisp, no. A card draw on the Gnomish Inventor, that's pretty good. Raging Worgen, well, we've just passed up a lot of stuff that would actually make the Raging Worgen useful. So we'll take the Gnomish Inventor. Oh, epics! See, now we get the weapon, a Doomhammer. Against a Mountain Giant, this is not a deck where you're going to have a lot of cards in your hand, so we'll probably ignore that. Again, the Murloc War Leader is terrible in Arena. We're going to have to take the Doomhammer. Now we get a Stormforged Axe. It's always good to have another weapon. And it's not a bad weapon. It gives you an overload, but it's still not a bad weapon. I mean, the Doomhammer also gives you a overload, but it also gives you Wind Fury on this weapon. It's really good. That's why it's an epic. It's a choice because the Dragonhawk's pants, between that and that. Now, we've got no big high stuff, I think the Stormwind Champion would be useful, especially with totems. Okay, Mana Tide Totem, that's card draw. The Knife Juggler is a cool card and you can combine it with your totems. Young Priestess is actually not a bad card. I think here we really need to take the Mana Tide Totem to get that card draw up. Okay, Dark Iron Dwarf. Not as good as he used to be, because the buff he gives is only temporary, but he's still not bad. Nightblade is bad. There's just not much point to just dealing straight to the enemy hero. I think now is the time we take that Ancestral Healing. And there's another one there. Do we want a second Ancestral Healing? Compared to these, I think we do. Because this is going to be terrible. We've only got one weapon. And this, restore 4 health to your hero, is. But if you've got a lot of taunts and you play well, you don't really need that so much. I think we take the second healing. Not that I particularly want it, but that's the way it goes. Okay. Thralmar Farseer. He's a Wind Fury. He's not a very strong Wind Fury, but he is a Wind Fury. He's not bad. Dalaran Mage. Oh, what have we got in the way of 1 damage there, a couple of damage there, a damage there. That's the only actual spells we've got. Do we risk a Dalaran Mage? Do we give something Wind Fury? You know, Wind Fury on that Venture Mercenary. That'd be pretty good. In fact, I think we might have to just do that. Okay, Stone Tusk Boar. 1/1 charge. Not bad, not great here. Oasis Snapjaw. Not a great card. I think we're going to end up giving another Wind Fury one. This deck's not really giving us the choices we want here, but what can we do? Okay, we've got a Bloodlust. War Golem's not bad, but a Boulder Fist Ogre is better. A 6/7 for 6 is better than a 7/7 for 7. And a Fire Elemental, we do need those high up stuff. We'll take the Fire Elemental. Okay, there's another Frost Shock. There's Mad Bomber, and there's another Patriarch. Now, we have a Frost Shock. Do we need more direct removal? I mean, we've got... We could probably do with more, but... Mad Bomber. What we were like in 1s and 2s. We've got a lot of 2s, not a lot of 1s. I think we're going to have to take the Frost Shock. And... Fairy Dragon. Now, Fairy Dragon is a good card. Also, a Stormforged Axe would be a good choice. The Rockbiter, again, but... Oh... It's another really bad choice. It's given us a lot of low-cost cards to choose from. I'm thinking, overall, we might want to take the Stormforged Axe here, because I've got 4. I've only got 4 2-cost creatures. But we've only got 1 weapon. We're going to have to... Oh, we're almost at the end of the blooming deck as well. Holy... Right. Well, in fact, in that case, we might want to take the Fairy. I didn't realise this is our last one. And it's a Legendary. Oh my god, I've never had a Legendary in an arena draw before. Okay. End of turn, deal 2 damage to all other characters. Baron he's very situational. In this deck, he's going to be useless because he'll just kill all of my low-cost creatures. Nat Pagal, at the end of your turn, you have 50% chance to draw a card. That's not bad, especially if you get it early. Alakir the Windlord is generally regarded as one of the worst legendaries, or the worst class-specific legendaries, because he's 8 to cast for a 3/5, and he gets Wind Fury, Charge, Divine Shield, and Taunt. Unfortunately, 1 silence and he becomes a 3/5 for 8 mana with nothing. He's not great. He's really not. And I don't need to be paying a lot of mana. I mean, I've only got a couple of high cost cards there, but this is a high cost card for no real reward. I think Nat Pagal is probably the better choice. So Nat, you're going to be in our deck. Now, this is a very low-cost deck. As you can see, we've got a very high, a big spike at the 2s. Not the greatest, but we've got where is it? We've got some Nat Pagal. We've got Nat Pagal. We've got the Mana Tide Totem. We've got a Cult Master. We've got a Gnomish Inventor. That's card draw. We've got card draw, so hopefully we'll be able to be okay. Wow. Okay, so let's actually play, and welcome back to anybody that skipped. Right. That was much better. We're only 15 minutes in now, rather than 40-something minutes we took to draw through the first time. And I still feel like I did a fairly good job of explaining my choices there. I think that's the main important thing, and the reason I actually go through that whole selection process like that is because sometimes it might not be obvious why you would take a certain card as opposed to another card. You look at kind of, oh, that's a cool card, but then you've got to think about how it's going to work in relation to everything else. Anyway, we've got a game. Right, all of this has got to go. It's too early for a Bloodlust. It's too early for a Defender. We've got to have minions to actually taunt. And again, we've got to have minions out to Wind Fury them. So we're just going to throw all of those away. And we're going to get the Big Game Hunter, a Frost Shock and a Forked Lightning. Not a lot better, but better. And the Gnomish Inventor. See, now, no point playing either of those. Skip first turn. These type of things, you can do them on that at least. You could do it. I could do it on him, but it's just not worth it. And there's that Shield Bearer. I said now that's going to be a slight annoyance. It's going to get him away. Ooh, now do I want to? No, he's going to have a weapon. He's a warrior. He's going to have weapons. I think we hold on to that Swampooze just for now, especially as he can't attack me anyway. So we'll just roll out a totem and see what we get. It's a 1/1 totem. Not the one I wanted, but at least I've got an attacker on the field. Now what's he going to do with his turn 2?
I hope you like my invention.
Norris Engineer. That's fine. That's the Mana Tide Totem. Now, he's got nothing that can actually hit me. I can probably throw out that totem now and it will grab me at least 1, maybe 2 cards. Any more than that would be fantastic. He's going to target it big time. However, there's not a lot I can do about that. I just have to start chipping away at his taunt. Oh, the Silverhand Knight. That's a useful card. Now he's going to be directing a lot of effort at getting rid of that Mana Tide Totem, which is fine. The more effort he's throwing at that, the less he's actually throwing at me. Yeah, no, that's exactly that. That was actually quite lucky for him to have that. But let's see. What we got there? What was that? Deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. Yeah. I think we just... It's got an overload of 2 on it, unfortunately. But, well, what can we do? That's why we have those cards. And I've still got enough mana left to... I don't want to throw out that ooze yet. Let's throw out another thing. He's... another 1/1. That's fine. That's going to take out his Shield Bearer next turn. I doubt he'll put too much effort into trying to kill a 1/1. He'll probably just go, oh, screw it, I'll lose the Shield Bearer. That's the thing, is I don't need to have as many cards as he does because I can keep producing creatures anyway. There's a Gnomish Inventor. But he's going to need to keep drawing those cards. Okay, so I've only got 3 mana to play with this turn. I could... He's not going to be playing much with low health now. He's got to past that point. I think this delay his Gnomish Inventor might be an idea. So what we're going to do is knock out that. I'm just going to freeze that, and with my 2 remaining mana, I'll bring out another totem. Oh, that's good. That gives me. Wouldn't have made a difference if I'd have done that first, because I was actually only. I suppose it would have done more damage to it. Now I think about it, it would have made it easier to kill, but Never mind. See, that's an odd choice. Why would you want to give that taunt? That's going to be my target. That's obviously going to be my target. Let's see, what can we do? I'm up to 6 mana now. We can Hex. I'm very tempted to Hex that just because it's boosting him up otherwise. That's 3 of my mana gone if I do that. Is there anything else I want to play? There is. But I can afford to take some damage probably, but I do want to get rid of that. It was just... We'll Hex that. We'll take it out. And no. We've got 3 mana to play with. Let's get another totem out and see what... Ah, healing totem. Fantastic. Right, we're going to have to start playing actual creatures soon and not silly totems. Next turn, probably Silverhand Knight. Maybe Gnomish Inventor, but probably... Wow, he really just used that to take out a couple of totems. Fair enough. And a War Axe. He is going to use his War Axe once to attack me. It's actually smart even though he doesn't know it. Because what I'm going to do now is... Oh, this could be... Okay. Throw that out. Goodbye to your War Axe. Should we throw out the... We could throw out the Silverhand Knight. Unfortunately, I think we're better off throwing out the Gnomish Inventor for now. And getting that card. Because he can't kill it. Not with one creature anyway. The Silverhand Knight could kill part of that quite easily.
Try this.
Okay, so he's equipped another weapon, a less good weapon. Wow. Okay, that's the rest of his mana gone, so he's not doing anything else. He could attack. He probably will. I mean, he'll attack me if nothing else, but is he going to try and... Is he going to try and take out that 2/4? He's worried that I'm going to buff stuff. He doesn't want to leave stuff on the field because he's thinking I'm going to Bloodlust. And I do have one in this deck. I mean, I don't have one right now, but I do have one in the deck. Yeah, no, he's going to go straight for that now, isn't he? And me again. He's going to rush me now. Okay, fair enough. So, let's see, what can we... Again, we now I've got this Defender of Argus available. I don't know that I want a Silverhand Knight. I might go with a Murloc and use that's 6, and I can still put out a totem. So let's put out the totem first, see what we get. Okay, it's another attacking totem. So let's squeeze that in between there. And squeeze that in between there. That kills anything on his board. And we've got to take out his taunt at some point. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, he's going to lose that if he attacks. I've got a decent board now, ish. I've got a lot of weenie stuff, but he hasn't got much on the board himself, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, he's taking out my weenies, but that's not going to help. It's not. They would die. Either of these would die to his attack with that and that anyway. Well, actually, not with that, but so that's not really an issue. He's killed my couple of weenies that I didn't actually really give a crap about. Oh, now that is a little bit better on his part. He's just got... That's got a charge on it. He's still not getting through my defences this turn, is he? What am I going to do about it, though? That's the question. Well, I could always do that. I'll take more damage, but it might be worth it. I don't see that it's worth doing a lot else at the moment. Maybe the Silverhand Knight would be... Let's see what we get. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. What? Give me that taunt, you bastard. Okay, I think this turn I'm just going to have to throw out the Silverhand Knight.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
And just give this a taunt. I don't have a lot else I can do this turn. I'm still sitting on some good stuff. Oh, there's the Arcanite Reaper. He's got a lot of weapons. The other Swampoos would have been nice by now, but can't have everything, I guess. He's looking at what he can do. He can knock that out, but he's still got the coin. Oh crap! He's still got the coin. Okay, so he just threw everything at my... Okay, he's got another taunt. That's fine. That's not so great. You hit me for 5. Right, now I need to start... I can't really afford to keep taking damage. I have 10 mana. I am somewhat in trouble here. I can start throwing out a ton of creatures. I know that he's going to have to target them if I do. I could throw out a creature that he can't deal with. That's a good idea. Okay, let's put out the Fairy Dragon. See, he's emptied out his hand mostly. And let's put out the Venture Co. And let's put out another one of those. Now, I might as well throw this into his taunt.
If you insist.
Weaken his taunt off. Now, if it attacks anything else, just about it's sealed its doom.
Squire,
He's got his own Silverhand Knight,
ready, sir.
which can't attack this turn. So, there. Of course, he's run his hand so quick, it gives him a lot less options. You can't attack your own thing. Okay, and is he going to go through it with that as well? Armor. And that. Okay. Now I am in not the best way, but that Storming Champion has just made a big difference. It really has. That's going to let me clear his board, actually. and leave myself in a good position. Let's do it.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Okay, Fairy Dragons. Oh, wrong one. That one takes that out first. That takes that out. That takes that out. And there we go. I now have an 8-5 and a 6-6 on the board. The roles have just reversed. He's going to have a lot of trouble now.
Try this.
That's not going to help you, dude. Not going to help you at all. Okay, he's going to gain himself some more armor as well because he knows the tides have turned. Okay, what are you doing with that last card? It doesn't do 9 damage to me. Oh no, whatever it is, it doesn't do 9 damage to me.
I'll put it on your tab.
Okay, he's taking that back for next time. Right, now, what do we do? Well, I think what we do is hit him, is play the Wind Fury on my Adventure Co. Hit him, hit that, take it out, because it's a scary creature, and then maybe the Doom Hammer. Or maybe the other Venture Co. Okay. So first of all, we'll get rid of some of that armor off of him. Or we hit him again, and we hit that, take it out. Now he can kill that, but he'll take 6 damage in the process. What have I got I can put out? Screw it, Doom Hammer. And hit him again, and hit him again, because we can afford to do so with a hammer with that many charges. And there we go, just in time. Now what's he gonna do? This game's dragging a bit. Come on, man. You really going to take the damage? No, I didn't think so.
Try this.
So he's got his own 7-4 Venture Co. That's not going to help you. You know why that's not going to help you? Because Big Game Hunter is about to hit the field. Doesn't matter, because I think I win anyway. And that's 16. Yeah, I win. But I will just because I can. Just what he gets. And there we go. That's a win. God, that one went on for a little bit of time. That's because he... I mean, okay, a few turns I did have to think, but he did drag his feet over some really elementary decisions. But that's a victory. That's a win. Maybe this deck isn't going to be as awful as I thought. Let's play again. And have a little drink of my Iron Brew. Made in Edinburgh from Girders. Or whatever. Wherever. Where is it made? Look, Glasgow. Made in Glasgow. Made in Glasgow from Girders.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Now that's a starting hand I can get behind. Is there anything there I don't want? No. I want all of that. especially against a paladin, because I know there's going to be nothing you can do about a lot of it. Okay, and that's also a good card. This is a great starting hand for this deck. So, oh, what's he putting out for? A River Croc. Now, if I put that out, it's going to kill something. He will have to. I would have to trade both parts of that for that, which isn't great, but it's better than putting out the Fairy Dragon at this point in time. So we're going to do that. Now the best thing he can do is run his Croc into my small 1/1 Murloc, which means I'd have to run that into it next turn because the Earth Shock wouldn't work. If he runs it into my 2/1, and I can just Earth Shock it and I still have a 1/1 on the field.
Reporting for duty.
Alternately, you could do that and run straight through and hit me. That was probably the worst idea because now I'm going to clear his ward. Oh god, I wish this was next turn. I really do. However, it's not. So that's going. Thank you. That's going. That's going. And now I have a Fairy Dragon. Almost anything else he did there would have put me in a worse situation. As it is, I've used more cards, but I've come out slightly better for it, I think. I think the cards I have is putting me in a much better position. Especially because it's Fairy Dragon. He can't do anything. Okay. Now this is a point where I can actually throw that Fairy Dragon at his thing. How much did that cost? 3. Okay, it costs more than my Fairy Dragon. That's fine. Which means what I can do is put out my Cult Master and just run my Fairy Dragon into that to get a card. Fault Lightning, not bad. That's fine. I really don't mind so much about that. That was never really a big problem. Okay, what we're going to do now is, unfortunately, he's going to kill it next turn. I think I do have to hex that just to keep my Cult Master alive, and I do want to keep my Cult Master alive. I'm going to have to hex that and run out that, and let's just kill it. Now he's got to do something a little bit more now. I actually want that spell power totem for my lightning. That will do a lot more. Okay, Imp Master. You're not doing a whole lot with the Imp Master, it's got to be said. Okay. So, what do we do? He's going to take my Cult Master out now. It's not ideal, unless I'm going to be using a lot of cards again, aren't I? But this could work. Okay, so it gives me a creature on the field as well. We do that. Silence that. That drops the attack off of that. Then we run that into that. Then we Fault Lightning. Gets rid of his cards. And we throw out the Harvest Golem. And there we go. Damn. Well, there had to be a consecration coming at some point, I guess. It still doesn't leave him with a great board, it's got to be said. Okay, so what do we do? Well, we're overloaded for 2. So we've got 5 to play with. I'm thinking Silverhand Knight. I guess that's my option here.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
And anything there worth killing? No, that's going to die anyway. And there's just nothing there. It's worth throwing a golem at. He's got to kill the golem, and then I get another golem. So yeah, I think I'm better off just hitting him and keeping and having the knight there. Next turn, I've got 8 mana. I've got my fire elemental.
I wonder.
So if he brings out anything mid-range of scary, the fire elemental will probably take care of it. Everything big, fire elemental plus one or more of my creatures can take care of it. It would be nice to have the big game hunter right now. But it's not something I can count on. Wow, really? Your king's in that? Now here's the thing. I am going to be left with something on the field. And he's just lost that Imp Master. Or he can do that. Well, choices. I think the fire elemental is still the best play here. And I could give it taunt. That might work. If, of course, I don't get a taunt out of this. No, I don't. Okay, fair enough. We'll just take out his 5/3. That's a goner. Then we take out his 1/1.
If you insist.
Do we throw a taunt on that fire elemental? Can he kill it? He can. He can kill it either way if he's got a hammer. He's got a hammer, I'm pretty sure of it. He's going to throw a lot of shit at that. I think giving him the choice of not going for the fire elemental might be better at this stage. He might want to keep that alive.
You call that?
Okay, that was... Well, that wasn't going to keep the fire elemental alive, putting the taunt on it. So, that's fine. And I have a Chillwind Yeti. And now I could blast that, and yeah, he's going to have to play hit that and that to kill the Yeti. especially if I whack a taunt on it. That's going to work. Let's see what else we get here. A healer. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to put a taunt on it, so he has to go for the Yeti. And we'll just smack him for one because I can. Now he's got to really... He's really got to clear my board, hasn't he? Otherwise he's going to start taking a lot of damage. I've got less cards, less health, but a better board. Oh, he's got a weapon. Actually, he's got probably got a better board as well at this stage. I am sitting on a very good card, but not a lot else.
Reporting for duty.
Now, what's he going to do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. I think it might be time to Bloodlust and clear his board. Definitely want to clear his board.
I wonder.
So, what do we get here anyway? Oh, even better. That's what I wanted right now. Okay, so we're going to remove that from the equation because that's got to go. And we're going to throw out the Blast. And we're going to take out that. We're going to take out that. We're going to completely ignore that. And we're going to take out, hit him for 7. No, I have no hand. I am top decking. Is he going to hit with his hammer, or has he got... Yeah, he's going to hit with a hammer.
Silver moon shall not fall.
Pay attention, class.
Okay, he's just emptied his hand as well, which was not the smartest move in the world. However, he's got a significant board advantage. I have a taunt, fantastic, and a hammer. Okay, so what we're going to do, just take out his weenie, hit him. Now it's the grind game. Leponome. I could really do with something. That's not what I wanted. Ah, that on the other hand is. So I think I've just got to grind him down, haven't I? That won't kill it. That will. I have got to grind him down. That's all I can do. There's...
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
And I'll hold that. If he really wants to remove my creatures, that's not going to stop him. He's filling his board with shit. I think he might have me anyway, though, to be honest. He's just evened up those health and he's got a full board. What do we want to do? Well, first of all, let's see what we get here. Another taunt. And I think I'm going to have to play this on this. I need the double taunt. I'm happy to let him fill the board because he's just going to be able to replace them. There's no point trying to kill all his weenies. The best thing I can do is hit that.
Elements guide me.
Hit that.
Elements guide me.
And take it out. Because I don't want that Demolisher on the board. Another Leper Gnome. He's trying to flood me with crap. He's still got this in the bag at the moment. I had a great start, but damn. Damn it. He's killed me. There's 6 health. There's nothing I can do. I can put him down to 6. I could suicide, but there's nothing I can do. That's 6 damage right there, and I can't kill those. I've just gotten some very bad draws, so I'm going to suicide on Leper Gnomes.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
And there we go. That was... yeah, whatever. That was unfortunate. That match started very well. I had a great hand and put him in a very bad position, and then I just stopped drawing anything like this. Stormwind Champion, my Venture Co's. I think I did get the Silverhand Knight. The Senjin, the Gnomish, the Defender. I mean, so much of this stuff. The Big Game Hunter. I mean, that would have been something because it's a high damage creature. A lot of that stuff I got. Neither of the uses. Pretty sure. I got all of this and a little bit of this and nothing actually good. But never mind, that's the way it goes. Anyway, we've played 2 games today. I think that's probably enough for one video. So I shall leave it there. Please, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, drop a comment, hit the favourite, whatever. Share this with whoever on whatever social media you use. I mean, I don't know, I'm well behind that social media stuff. I say I don't even look at my Twitter 9 days out of 10, so I'm a bit of an oldie, to be honest. But anyway, I shall be back for more of this deck next time and see how it goes. But until then, stay awesome and goodbye.